currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That overhead was a bit obvious. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? What's the play here? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Got their eye on the air. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. All right, what's coming? Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Awesome! Dashes up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Hits him with a stop and pop. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 holding on to that corner and finds the target. Yes, sir. More damage, please. This can lead to some big damage. Will this super art do anything? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Who will set the bait at this range? What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Goes with the just goes for it at this range. Adds a bit of OD slice there. Player 2 makes it look easy. Perfect gauge management. Big gauge lead here. What are they gonna do? Forward rush. Fires a this is gonna hurt. They've got about half life left. Throws them. Okay, here we go. This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Putting it all on the line. A projectile to say, get off of me. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. They're just gonna go for it with this super. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. This can lead to some big damage. Clean parry. Grabs and throws him away. Closes the gap for the grab. Ooh, the hit gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Trips him up. Gets the jump in. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sandblast! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Blossom! Scrapping it out up close. The drive impact is denied. Knockdown and impact squash. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 buried their opponent.
The featured players
Rising uppercut! Tense every! Eat it! This is it! Eat it!
we currently have a player
Hadouken!
on a winning streak.
Somersault!
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Pulls off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Neither of them willing to back off here. That drive impact doesn't get through. Forcefully closes the gap. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. Player 1, smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. What'll happen here? Oh God, this is tense. KO! Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Medium kick hits. Connects with medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Dashes up. Low heavy. The throw is denied. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They trade. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Grabs them. Closes the gap for the grab. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? From up above. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Says no with the parry. Dashes up. Decides to meet them in the air. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Projectile to try and change the situation. Blocks the low heavy. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big throws. Jump. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Can they create it? This is gonna hurt. Break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Not close enough for the throw. Medium kick. Scuff him. Both top the low. Taking chunks out of each other here. Both up, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Amazing. Gets the counter hit. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give. A real? Will this super art do anything? The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. A jump in? Barely blocks the jump in. That's a counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Anticipates the overhead. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Trips him up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it gets some. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both lands a punish counter for the first hit. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Dashes. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Medium kick. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Going in. Risky up close scrap still going. Medium kick hits. Noticeable life leak. The low. What now? Closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. What's the play here? The low heavy hits. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Pressuring them in the corner, keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Neither of them willing to back off here. Great work finding the opening. All right, what's coming up next? Well-timed corner switch. Sticks the combo. Gets him. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. They've piled up the null. Hits him with a stop and block. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Holds out with the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Both fighters planning something? Gets out of there with the backdash. Still slugging it out at this range. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Super arts on deck for both fighters. This is gonna hurt. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Yo, critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Dashes. Reaches out with the low block. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. The low kick hits. Player 1 can't let this sets up with the jump-in. This is a complete shutdown. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Put the exclamation point, charges up the plasma. Take a seat. Sticks out a low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Oh, here we go. Player 2 with Are You Kidding Me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. From low heavy to...
You need training.
Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checking their reactions with a fireball? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Blocks it. Medium kick hits. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A super art? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. The low kick hits! Player 1 will look to apply pressure. They're going for the super art? Super clutch corner KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Squishimyu on the scene!
This will be a good fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. No good up high. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both players. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. What'll happen here? KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Steals back a chance. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they will that parry change the momentum of this match? Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? A super art? The super doesn't hit. Both fighters planning something? The path to a big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 made all the right moves in that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Definitely saw that counter coming. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Does a good job of pushing back. Holds out with the block. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and pokes with a medium kick. Life lead is there, but KO. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a push.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump in. Goes for the throw. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Opts for the throw. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues.
Not good enough.
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Hanging on for dear life. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They're backed up into the corner. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. A quick breather. Player 2 holding onto that corner advantage. They brushes that off and keeps going. Switch sides. A fireball at that range. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Player 2 chases them down, throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is almost dead, but and a soup KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Experiencing burnout. This is gonna be bad news. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure. Finds the target. No! Critical art now? Player 1 with the punish counter sets the table. Closing cashes out. Closes it out. How's that? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We currently have a player.